Hello, 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 my beautiful souls. How is everyone in the collective today? These are the cards that I pulled, of course, from the Gateway Oracle cards and the Soul's Journey, my two favorite decks. We have Accepting What Is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Smoothly, paired up with Love, I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. Self in a situation where you just kind of can't believe it. Like, you're just like, how the fuck? Like, how did we get here? Or what just happened? Oftentimes, at least what I've noticed in my personal life, is taking a step back and trying to see things through another perspective. That's been a big thing with me over the past year, hitting heavy the last 6 months. Just take a step back and look at things from a different perspective. Our God is a loving God is love. The opposite of love, the illusion of love, is fear. Once you start to look at things from a heart space and really just start to embrace the situation at hand for what it is, look at it in a loving, grateful manner, it shifts everything. There was a situation recently, someone that I've known for years, care about, who has really transformed and come out of a really dark place. They were a criminal, they're very accusatory, very unaccountable. And they had saved up some money to do this, major purchase for themselves, but mainly for the benefit of their children. And someone in their family stole the money. So I get this panicked phone call of this person crying, and not crying because of the loss, but crying because they were so enraged that it was either cry it out or commit a felony, and all I could do was just try to just keep, talking them down and being calm and being like, your freedom and your children, or vengeance over something that you can actually get back and can be replaced, right? Because money is fluid. It's just energy. And yes, it sucks if somebody steals your money from you, especially if you worked hard for it. But it can be replaced. It can't be replaced. Once your freedom is taken from you, you may get it back at a later date, but you don't lose the time that you spent incarcerated. So from the beginning of that conversation towards the end, I felt the calm, the peace coming over. Like, the money is gone. Accepting what is. The money is gone. It is what it is. No amount of vengeance, no amount of anger can bring it back. What beautiful part of that was the fact that love was the healing balm, because the love of his children was what calmed him down. The hearing his daughter cry and his son be like, hey, Dad, what's wrong? Was a total, it was like getting a bucket of cold water thrown on him, totally woke him up. Like, do I want to lose my kids? To the day, that's what it was. It's take the L on losing the money, or do I want to lose my kids, right? So that was just it was a beautiful revelation for me, especially knowing this person as well as I do, especially seeing where they've come from, not be vengeful, not be aggressive, not risk their freedom over something that can be replaced. And this was also a huge lesson for him, because he used to steal. And, we look at karma as if it's only a bad thing. No karma, attraction, and action. It's just, you put out good stuff, you get good stuff. You put out bad stuff, you get bad stuff. It's beautiful to me to see this shift in perspective, because I know the blessing that's going to come with it. I kept telling him, this is a test. This is a test. This is a test. They need to see how far you've come. Have you actually come that far? Did someone's taken from you like you used to take from others? How are you going to handle it? So in this situation, love triumphed. Not just this situation, love always triumphs, right? The light always wins. But it was so beautiful to see him take the L, take it for what it was, kind of, wash his hands of it, water off a duck's back, because the love that he has for his children triumph the love that he has for money, which is something I'm so blessed to have witnessed in this lifetime, because this was a long time coming. So accepting what is, taking the situation and just, taking that deep breath, inhaling, and just being like, you know what? All right, this is where I'm at. I may have to start over, but at least I'm able to start over, right? It may suck that I'm delayed, but delayed is not counted out, right? Because you're not giving up. It just means that you're starting the race again. Maybe you fell down, during your sprint. Maybe your shoe came untied. It's all good. Get up and keep going. At the end of the day, when you're moving from your heart space, when you're coming from a place of love, from self-love, from love of others, and you're looking at things through heaven's eyes, the things that are before you in this 3D world that, you could take a loss on don't really mean that much. I was living in Florida with my children's father and my kids, and we ended up losing the house. And with the house and all of my stuff in it, I lost a lot of things physically, right? Like your clothes, your jewelry, like items that I had from my grandma, and my books, all my tarot cards. There was a lot of stuff that I had, but it was stuff at the end of the day. When you put it in the perspective of people that lose everything in their home in a fire, you just start thinking about, yeah, but you have your life. And at this moment, that's, when we lost the house and, I had to I'm living on my mother's house on the couch with my 2 kids right now. But we have each other, but we have our lives, but we have shelter, but we have food, but we have clothes. I have so many things to be grateful for. The other shit will come. It'll come. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends and the support. I'm grateful for the angelic guidance that I've been given. I'm grateful to have gone through that, because it pushed me further into my spiritual practice. And that was right around the time of my awakening. For those of us that reside with tarot, that was a huge tower moment for me and for my family. But with the destruction of everything is the rebuilding of something new. And to me, that is a beautiful example of God's grace. I still have my children. I still have my life. I still have my health. I still have my family, my friends. I still have the love of the Most High. So, yeah, did I maybe lose out on some money and some jewels and some clothes and, some other shit? Yep. Can all of it be replaced? Not necessarily. But I don't have my Nana's jewels, but spirit with me. She's one of my spirit guides. By the grace of God, I'm so grateful for that, Yeah, I lost some photos. Yeah, all right. The memories reside in my heart. They're in the ethers forever. And the memories made with people and come into my life can't be replaced. Love is all that is real. So that's just my little spiel. I hope that whatever it is that you're facing today, that you come to, if you feel yourself getting riled up or angry or, resentful or even depressed, just take a step back and try to shift out of that. Shift out of those emotions. Try to look at it differently. Look at it from a place of forgiveness and gratitude and love and grace. And watch how your life transforms. All right? So, I love you. God loves you. And angels surround you. Bye.